And good morning, everybody. Welcome back. As today is Tuesday, and Mr. T is going to be joining us in a little bit. I'll let you know when the panel's open, guys. So don't jump the gun, okay? Because I don't open the panel right away. So first thing is, one of my viewers wanted me to do a video explaining some confusion about how monetization works for YouTube, and I will do that video later on today. So, also people were asking about taxes. I'll explain that in the video too, because taxes are kind of sad and boring, and nobody really likes to talk about taxes. Unless you're the one getting the tax refunds, then we all seem to like it, right? So I'm not going to go into too much on that. So the weather is going to be nice this week. It's not going to be too hot, not too cold. Soon it'll be time to take the air conditioner out of the window for the season. I bet the people downstairs are going to love that. Because guess what? You don't have to worry about getting their car wet. Although I haven't actually deliberately tried to hit their car. I have not. Yesterday they were not parked there. And as I said, it was raining also, so I emptied the bucket and getting it ready put it away for the season. So how you doing, Krista? Good morning. So let's get the panel open a little early. Let's just get this started. And so let's get this open here for the public, because I know some people kind of want to join in and chat with people, and I do want to say hi to Mr. T, because he's one of the bigger YouTube channels on YouTube, and I think it would be fun to have him on today. So we're going to try to get him up, and so the panel is open. All hailing frequencies are open, and so for the panels anyway. So if you have a link, please note the links usually are VIPs. In other words, people that I invite up get the links. Because of the past, we've had problems with giving out a public link that people used to really create all kinds of crazy mayhem. And so that's why we don't have a public link anymore. I would like to have one. Don't forget, at 3 o'clock, we're going to be playing Fiddle on Kick today. That's at 3 p.m. today on Kick. Will be Fiddler on the Roof. So it's an early movie day, or early movie noon, afternoon show. Nikki says, good morning, Lumi and Michelle. Have you spoken to Ed? No, I haven't talked to him lately. I will be going to see my Big Fat Greek Wedding Part 3. Really? You're a bit staticky. Well, my sound sounds good to me. Yeah, my sound's working fine here. Yeah, I'm not getting any static over here. Make sure your audio equipment is working correctly, and that there's no loose connections or any snap, crackle, pop. That's one of the reasons I have 2 microphones on at all times. That way, if one goes up and fails, we can switch over to the other one. But let me see if I can turn the gain down on the 2 microphones. Maybe they're a little bit hot Okay. That should help a little bit. But yeah, the thing is that we had an interesting dream last night. The dream was I was living in the UK and I went to the local council and there was this abandoned house that I wanted. They knew about the house and there was nobody that claimed it. They said, "You want it? It's a diamond in the rough. It's huge. It's a mansion." And I said, "Yeah, I want to fix it up." "What are you going to do with that big, huge place? It's at least worth several million pounds." I'm like, "I don't know. Maybe I'll make it a housing for my friends." Actually, my dream. That's what we did. Okay, so who wants to come on the panel? It's Paul. Hold on with Paul. Right with you. Good morning. How you doing?
Boom. There we go. Hey, Michelle.
It's going right. How are you today?
Pretty good, Michelle. I just wanted to pop on for a little bit, say hello. But yes, Michelle, your mic does have static when you move sometimes. It's not a constant thing, but it's a pretty bad static. Yeah. So you might want to check your microphone.
Maybe the static you hear is when the windscreen on my microphone is rubbing against my clothes or something. Let me see if I can raise a little higher.
No, it's a different kind of static. It's a different kind of. It's an actual static. Yeah, it's not you rubbing against the material. It's actual static, Michelle. Okay. Just to let you know. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know.
Because I'm not hearing anything in the cords myself, and I'm listening.
Right. And again, Michelle, it's not a constant thing, but it does happen a little bit.
Right, the SM11 was becoming a constant problem.
How you doing today, though, Michelle? Did you get good sleep last night? Hey, good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, I slept good. I went to bed about 9 o'clock. I woke up like 5, and I'm not getting up yet. Okay, so you also want to come on panel Skynet.
All right.
Go ahead, Skynet. How you doing?
Look at that guy.
Good morning. I heard all of my friends are up here, so I thought I'd come up.
Excellent. Yeah, I had to come tell Michelle that her thing was. Yeah, thank you. Good decision. Good to see you, Skynet.
Yeah.
No, I'm not outside. I'm in the studio with a green screen background. That's a live shot of a Main Street.
Are you on the roof?
Michelle, you tricked them.
You're on the roof right now.
Did you move your studio, Michelle?
I'm still in the studio, yeah.
Oh, we thought you moved it to the roof because you're outside. It looks like you're on a tall rooftop.
No, actually, if they had a porch on the side of the building, it would be pretty much a porch shot. Actually, but my porch just shows so it looks over a cemetery.
Okay. That's the cemetery in the background.
Any comment on the pending sale of the Morrison Monk building and the demising of the business itself? Well, I don't know a lot about Morrison Monk, but we all know that because of the big lockdowns, they're mainly focused on outdoor activities. And they don't get a lot of people for the last few years because of the big C and the mandates and everything. They really haven't had a lot of people.
Morrison Monk should be an ice cream store, right? I mean, doesn't that sound like they should be selling ice cream, like chocolate chips or something?
I missed the first part, Skynet. What did you say? What was the first thing?
I was saying that Morrison Monk really missed out on an opportunity. I feel like they should have been an ice cream store, not a sporting goods.
Yeah, it does sound like.
I think it was the name that was definitely the problem. I think the name.
Well, it's got the name Morsel in it, which makes you think of food. Right?
A lot of people thought the same thing.
Yeah. Maybe they should have spelled it different. Or Morsel. If I hear the word Morsel, I'm thinking it's a shoe store. If they're not selling food, they're selling shoes. More souls, right?
All right, more souls. I like that.
Yeah, Michelle gets it. Michelle gets it. Come on.
Wicked store.
Yeah. More souls.
So I think there you get an example where your name can either make or break your business.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, it's marketing. Good marketing, got a catchy name. Michelle, I'm going to tell you, I drove by a store. It was called the Goo Store. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Made me look it up, do a little bit of research. I mean, a good name will definitely attract people,
Yeah, Dan does have a good point, Michelle. since they're going out of business, I want to stop by and see if there's any goods that they can part with at a cheaper price.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even get one of their cash registers.
Well, see, that's just it. I mean, sporting goods stores are not something I normally go looking for. You know, I don't.
Yeah,
but they've got office equipment too, Michelle. They might even have like an office chair.
A new phone for you with like multiple lines, Michelle. You said you need a new phone for the studio.
Water canteen.
Well, I don't know about the phones, because I think like a lot of people, I think they went with just using their cell phones for a lot of the store operations because they were partially.
Oh no, they have a store phone, Michelle. They definitely have store phones. I mean, you can't call a store and someone picks their cell phone up unless it's like a extremely independent business or something. Someone's running out of their house.
Well, they do delivery too, so I don't know what the story is with them. I know that this is. I mean, they put a lot of money into that store. I mean, they renovated the shop. They put in new electrical. They rebuilt the store interior. They made a lot of changes to that shop inside.
Michelle, I was listening to the radio last night, and they were talking about invisible technology, like cloaking devices.
Yeah.
And the question was, if you could be invisible, what would you do? Where would you go? Would you go to the ladies' locker room? Would you steal money out of a bank? What would you do?
I don't know, but I would do an invisible cloaking device or the cloak of invisibility from Harry Potter. But I suppose it'd be good if you're a burglar.
Like maybe go over to Jimmy's apartment and slap him in the face a couple times.
It sounds like something from Bewitched.
Yeah, I like that idea.
My whole thing was, unless like my
something
semen is
Arthur would do,
invisible,
right?
this is going to be useless.
Still get spotted. Hold on, wait. Get it again.
I'm looking forward to the days when teleportation becomes a thing. I think that would be even better.
Teleportation? Where would be the first place that you would teleport to? Like, you just got it. Where would you go?
Donald.
Anywhere but here.
Oh, wow.
Anywhere but here. Would you just go outside? Or are you talking like Connecticut here? Or how far is here?
I'd probably go to is the United Kingdom. Maybe check out London.
Check out the McDonald's.
Check out some of the cities up there. I know the McDonald's are very similar to ours, but no, I mean, just go to London, go to Big Ben, look at the clock tower at the Parliament Building, Westminster, go to their equivalent to their Home Depot, buy a couple extra outlets and plugs, and maybe go to some of the local pubs and get drunk.
Yeah.
Why not? Once in a while, I don't mind doing that.
Is there anyone?
How much money do you think you need for another bottle of wine?
He likes that box wine.
No, I know how much the box of wine is. It's like $16.
How much are boxes of wine these days?
I think they're about 16 for fans, yeah. Or Vella. I'll probably get some more in the upcoming months because we got Thanksgiving coming up, November, and Halloween Samhain is coming up in the end of October.
Yeah, National Cat Day, October 29th. Michelle, are you going to do Christmas? Are we going to celebrate Christmas this year, Michelle? We tend to do Christmas carols. Going to be doing that again?
Well, we can try.
Christmas party?
Yeah, we're definitely going to have a Christmas party and a old celebration. I don't know. I don't know if Stan's doing the video this year or who's doing the video, but we'll definitely
where we're at in life at that time. Yeah.
We'll be definitely doing more video for those times of the year. I'm looking forward to this time. Maybe having a better microphone sound set up. Is it going to be outdoors again? If the weather's cooperating, yeah, I'll be outside again.
Do you still have that drawing you did last year? You know, remember the Christmas one with the trees and the presents and the candy cane? Do you still got that on your computer?
Yeah, I do on the other Mac, I think. Yeah.
Because I was thinking you could like put that onto your new computer and then update it, and then every year you could just add more stuff to it. So
yeah, use it as a background as well, Michelle. Festive background. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like Skynet's idea, Michelle.
And then this year, one of the things I'd like to do is install some of the LED strips that we got on the ceiling, and maybe get some of those adjustable LEDs and with some DMX encoding, so we can actually program.
I didn't know you were for DMX, Michelle. That's awesome.
Patterns.
Do you still have those icicles, Michelle? Do you have the icicle lights?
We still have them. They're up to year round.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. We used to have more of them on the ceiling, but Patty took those off, unfortunately, and I never got another step ladder to get up there to put them back up again.
I'd really like for you to embrace, Michelle, turning that apartment, now that Ed's gone, and into the snow palace again. I want you to maybe put a bunch of cotton on the floor, so you have snow all year round. Keep it really cold in there, just really embrace it.
I always keep it cold in there anyway, because I don't usually keep the heat anywhere near above 68. I usually keep the heat about 64.
Like if I send you a bunch of dry ice, we could actually make it snow in your apartment, Michelle. We send you some dry ice.
Unfortunately, dry ice is a bad choice with enclosed spaces because it is carbon dioxide. So when it evaporates, it's going to turn into carbon dioxide gas and asphyxiate everybody. That's not a cool thing.
Maybe we can get the formula, Michelle, from Real Genius. Remember when they made the ice on the hallway and they were all sliding around in Real Genius? You remember that?
Yeah. The only thing is, she also said it gets unstable above a certain temperature and could explode. Right. No, I don't want that.
You keep it cold, Michelle. You keep it cold in there. You'll be all right.
Actually, they do make a synthetic snow that looks like real snow. Yeah.
Last time I talked to Ed said that he wanted to hear from Michelle. Michelle, can we give a call over to Ed this morning and see how he's doing?
Unfortunately, he's never around when I want to call him. I have to wait for him to call me.
We could try. Ring him up. Maybe he might answer.
What's that?
Worth a shot.
I said maybe we could ring him up and give it a try, and he might answer. Worst case scenario is it just goes to voicemail. I mean, what would it hurt to, maybe just give him a quick call?
Yeah, but you guys, he won't be able to hear you guys, though, because he won't be able to hear me.
Michelle. Well, that's fine. He wants to hear from you, Michelle. That's the point. Ed wants to talk to you, so that's all right. I mean, if you want, I don't know. I'm not going to push it.
All I know Ed is doing is that he's in Tampa. What he's doing in Tampa, I'm not quite sure. He hasn't called me. The last time he called me was, let's see, quite a while ago.
Well,
that's all I can tell you.
Yeah, try it out.
I don't know, guys. This isn't really successful with me calling him. Let's see. He's got 2 phone numbers. I got to call this one because this is the Florida number.
Yeah, let's try him out, Michelle. Why not?
I'll try it. See what happens.
Yeah, why not? Thank you, Michelle.
No answer.
Maybe we can try his other number. You want to do that, Michelle? You want to try his other number?
I'm not leaving a message because it's going to give his number.
You want to try the other number, Michelle, maybe? See if he answers on that one? You said you had 2 of them, perhaps, right? You want to maybe try the other one?
Stan asked Skynet if he actually managed to talk to Ed.
Skynet may have stepping away for a second with the phone call. I know he may have had a work call or something.
I just read.
He just.
What's the question, Michelle?
Did you talk to Stan? Wants to know if you've had contact with Ed recently. Is the question?
Yeah, Ed's doing good. He's in like a temporary living situation.
Yeah, that's what he told me too.
How
you doing, Grizz? Good morning.
I think he's got his own room, so
well, that's good.
Yeah, he said he missed Michelle though. He did say that he missed her. He said he doesn't miss the cockroaches, but he does miss Michelle.
Fair enough.
I think he misses me a bit. I
just said, yeah.
Just said that, Michelle. Yeah. Ed said that he misses you, Michelle. Skynet was just relaying that to you. That Ed does miss you, Michelle, and he does want to talk to you. So, yeah, try and reach out to him.
Patty still wants me to come hang out with her sometime.
Michelle, how many times has that lady stood you up? Like, honestly, why do you even deal with her anymore? How many times has she made plans with you and then can't? I mean, I'm sorry, Michelle, but as your friend, I think that's disgusting. If it happens once or twice, sure, but it's happened like 10 fucking times. I'm sorry, but Patty's no good. I'm just gonna say that and leave it alone. Michelle is your friend. Yeah, I don't know. Don't get your hopes up with Patty, Michelle.
Well, anyway, I don't know where what the story with Patty is. She sent me a voicemail. First of all, she pointed out that her phone wasn't working. I talked to her briefly on Saturday when I was with Noodles, when we had barely any cell signal, and she said that she'd like to try to get together again. She wants to know how I'm doing. I said I'm doing fine. I said right now I'm doing a video live stream, and unfortunately I can't talk very long because the signal is terrible. Well, you know what? The thing as far as, the music thing, like I said, Villa Vibes has obviously got a license on YouTube. They can play music and they don't get any of it blocked. So I'm wondering if I should try to get some kind of license, except I don't know how that works. Right now we're not making a lot of money to justify the expense. For an external license for ASCAP and BMI, so I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, I've never dealt with anything like
Red
that.
Says, I really doubt any of you miss Ed.
I would never pay money to listen to music unless it was a concert.
Yeah, but then, like I said, is that the new YouTube system is better than it was before. At least now there are some music you can buy licenses for, and some of it is like for 2 years, so you can use it for the content for like 2 years. Some is like one play only.
Michelle, I noticed that if you play a lot of electronic music does not seem to get blocked, Michelle. So maybe you can turn Silvermoon Radio into like like a dance show or like some house music or something like that. And
I want to address Red because he seems to think that we didn't like Ed, but there's a difference between wanting somebody to leave because we think it's better for him not to be in that situation, and you can still like somebody even though you might think that Michelle and Ed aren't good together, right? Yeah, they fought. They had issues. Michelle was, kind of enabling his alcoholism. So, yeah, it was great that he left. And now he's doing better. He's moving into his own housing. He's independent. He's not drinking all the time.
I don't know about the drinking. He might still be drinking. I don't know that. I don't know anything about his drinking habits.
I told him when I talked to him.
I think that's a good guy. I mean, aside from when he gets a little too drunk. Other than that, yeah, I've got no problems with that. He's all right to talk to. He's pretty laid back guy. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Just the situation and the environment. It can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
By the way, Stan pointed out this morning, Spam meat processed in April of this year, mostly distributed in Texas, may not have been packed properly, so there's kind of a recall on certain cans of Spam.
Thank God I don't eat spam. Thank you for the heads up, though, Michelle. All you spam users, check the dates on your cans, and get your money back for that recall.
Yeah. It's a USDA alert, but most of the spam that's in question appears to be sold in Texas.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that the video that's in the news section may not apply, given the way food is distributed in this country. Cans of spam in Texas could easily end up in Winston. Yeah.
When's the last time you had some spam, Michelle? I know you used to like to eat spam, mashed potatoes and carrots a lot. When's the last time you made some spam?
But the old Cosker was interesting. Reminds me of Jetro's Aqua Lung album. Okay. Yeah.
Love that album or song.
Somebody asked you a question: why do I prefer playing vinyl versus MP3s? And the reason is because there's something. Every vinyl record I have has its own unique signature.
God. I hate that debate. Vinyl versus digital.
I mean,
I do eventually want to get a brand new moving magnet cartridge, so that we can get better sound quality.
Then you're gonna go the debate: what's better, playing the music live or listening to a recording?
Michelle, do you have any old like, I don't know if they even put them on record, like old radio time shows, Michelle, where they
those are 16-inch transcription records. I don't have any way of playing a 16-inch vinyl. But I did see some at an antique shop.
Do you have any
I do got some on MP3 from the Internet Archive, though.
Danny G was asking about you and your Chatterbait streams.
What about the Chatterbait stream? Oh,
Danny G was asking about you.
I haven't done any because I just really don't think that they were doing as well as I thought they were. I mean,
why is that? Did you get some new feedback on it?
From the few people I've talked to about it, they really were not impressed by the streams at all.
Yeah, but they didn't watch them, Michelle. That's the point. They probably
no. The world there isn't much to say. Seriously,
people, deterred her from doing.
I mean, trying to get a camera down in my nether regions is kind of hard. Not if you're doing the bedroom. That's true. The bedroom. Yeah, that's true, love. Hey, you can do it in the bedroom.
How many cameras you got now, by the way, Michelle? Have you got any new ones? Michelle?
What's that? I'm just reading the comments here. Yeah, but what the nice thing about the vinyl, though, is the fact is that, compared to the other medium that was back in the 70s and 60s, like magnetic tape, most of the vinyl of that time period is still in pretty good shape. Most tape, unless you store it perfectly right, is going to suffer major degradation. Depending on the coating of the binding agent, the tape can peel off, and then you're going to have the tape will shed onto the heads, and then you have to constantly clean the heads. And every time you play the tape, especially old Ampex tapes had this problem. You have this coating that comes off. So for old reel-to-reels, it is common you have to bake them in a convection oven for about 150 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes to try to reattach the binder. But that's only a temporary solution.
Yeah. Are you a good head cleaner, Michelle? Are you good with the heads? Do you keep?
I don't even have a tape machine anymore, guys. Okay. I mean, I still got an old 8-track sitting in the closet. But again, I don't have a lot of 8-tracks. That was really Ed's babies, not mine. The last thing I want to do is do a radio show with them and all of a sudden have the tape go, snap! Oh. Whoops, sorry, can't finish the rest of the album, guys. It's all stuck in the machine.
You would know what it's like to run a radio station in the 70s, They had to constantly switch those out,
The broadcast carts. Yeah. They usually they put top hits on broadcast carts, which are 8-tracks.
Mm-hmm. What are top heads?
What's that?
Aren't they
What
usually?
are heads?
No, the heads are fixed in place. Usually there's for mono machine, there's like 2 heads inside and a combined head. One that does the third track, which would be for the coding tones, and then track 1 would be your right and left heads combined, compared to set for a mono deck. So then, as you're playing the music, there's these tones that are on another track that tells the machine what to do, like to stop, or if you have a machine that has set up multiple changers, you can have multiple carts ready to go, and they're all queued up, and then they automatically would start. It's kind of neat, actually. I would like to get a couple broadcast carts for the studio and the recorder in the players, because they could back to say you could have like a whole show just playing on broadcast carts. If you have enough broadcast cart machines, yeah. Theoretically speaking, then all the DJ has to do is shove cartridges in and out.
Let's get an external hard drive. Yeah.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Well, we could do that now with MP3s the same way. I can queue up the MP3s, and then when the song gets done, just click, boop, right to the next song. I do that when I put the MP3s.
Go to Spotify and put a playlist.
You can use your Stream Deck, and when you push the button, it plays the next song.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad guy, but boy, was he boring when talking, or more like typing. All of a sudden you hear click, 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 click. He's typing to everybody while he's listening to the music. And
Listen,
I said,
as long as you were actually talking
people.
to Ed, Ed could talk back. Ed would talk unless he was half cocked. If he was half cocked, he might zone out and fall asleep and end it. But he liked to talk.
Yeah, he had music on his stream. I thought it was pretty chill.
By the way, we did our second gaming stream or video yesterday. And so we're going to start getting into more gaming again. And so more truck driving on the other computer.
You still driving loads?
I'm still driving loads. Right now I'm in Idaho. I gotta get ready to go pick up a few, and then
gonna haul some potatoes.
I don't know what it is. So it's one that was truck a load of explosives.
Whoa!
I'm not sure I want to get blown up.
Driving explosives.
On top of that, I don't have certification for explosives. I have certification to carry diesel, propane.
Yeah, you can't crash that, Michelle.
Did you tell them that your
if you turn up no damage, you know what happened? Yeah, kaboom! Right, no fines, no damage. Turn that off, and
that might be fun. Michelle, go blow up some trucks. That'd be pretty funny. Watch you go really fast and then blow it up.
That's a good question. What happens if you die in the game? Can you die in the game?
Probably be game over.
Yeah,
game over. It's just like life, right?
Well, it is simulated.
All of a sudden, the spirit seekers there going, "You have died 6 minutes." Now what happens? Your truck would be totaled, and you were like, "No, I don't have a truck anymore." No.
Your brain would be totaled. Yeah.
My truck would be totaled, and in real life, I'd be totaled.
Just say, we'll back up your save, Michelle, and then you can turn the no damage off, and we'll find out if you can die in the game. Let's back your save up. That way,
I'm getting better at driving the truck anyway. I just occasionally bang into people every so often.
Oh, you bang people? Oh, like you're a lot lizard.
Like the last one there, I was more or less just joyriding. I wasn't even going any particular place. I didn't have any loads to carry. It was just like, let's open this sucker up.
Loads.
I'm driving 85 miles an hour in a 60-mile-an-hour zone on the highway.
Is that the video you went down the hill, Michelle? You crashed your truck down the hill, or the
I know. I flipped it over.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so that was really kind of a surprising thing for me. I mean, Luby were laughing their asses off. You flipped it over, you dummy. Oh, I said that.
It's having some fun, Michelle. Nothing wrong with that. Having a little fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I encourage it.
I'm just glad that as far as Ed goes, that he's found a place that he's happier.
Yeah, he finally made it to Tampa. He got his goal. He wanted to get to Tampa. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, speaking of goals, Michelle, where are you at on that weight loss?
Yeah, so. Same place, basically.
Well, what was your last weigh-in?
284 pounds. It was like on Saturday with noodles.
I thought you were down to 277 at one point.
He thinks it's maybe because I had the scale too close to the baseboard and maybe getting back to results.
So when you weigh yourself, Michelle, do you when you weigh yourself, do you stand still and have your arms by your side?
I do my best to try to stand still. I put my feet in the same positions consistently every time.
Do you have your arms by your side standing up? Or are you holding on to something?
I have them stretched out because I have to hold my phone. It's like this. So like the phone is here and I'm reading the phone. But I'm always a little afraid I'm going to fall. So I try to gently touch the wall just to make sure I don't fall. You know.
Sure.
But I try to keep the same weight system so it's consistent. So that's the key word, consistency. You got to be consistent with the same style, same method. But then, like Noodle said, you got this thing right up against the baseboard. How do you know it's not messing up the numbers? So that's probably is. Oops.
You think the baseboard
How
was
you doing,
adding
Mojo? How you feeling today? Hopefully Mr. T comes on today because he did ask me for the link again, and I gave it to him. I hope he comes up.
Mr. T, I pity the fool. He was pretty good in Rocky 3. A-Team.
Yeah. I'm talking about the Mark Terry, Mr. T.
Oh, you're not talking about the African-American gentleman?
Yeah, I know,
with the
Mr. T, the actor.
chain?
I haven't. He had a YouTube channel, but doesn't seem to be doing anything on it. I think he kind of did a one-time show, and that was it.
Mr. T, I pity the fool.
I guess he decided it really wasn't for him. That's okay. YouTube is clearly not for everybody.
Was he like going around beating people up, Michelle? Like, was he just walking the streets beating people up, Mr. T? Why he doesn't do YouTube anymore? He got banned or something?
He did one video introducing himself on his channel, but that's what Mr. T did. He didn't do any other videos after that.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe he realized that it wasn't really for him, I guess. Or something else happened in his life. I don't know.
I pity the fool.
But, so Grizz says, Mr. I need more people to pick on my live streams. If I post my link here, yeah, you can post your link here. Didn't say you can't. Honest and Frank did it too many times, though. Please don't make it a regular habit of posting your link every 5 minutes.
Good old Jojo, good morning.
How you doing, Jojo?
Yeah, no spam. Like Michelle said, the spam is bad, guys. No spam in the chat.
Anything that's newer than April, anything around April of this year, apparently, I guess it wasn't processed properly.
I was just talking about your chat,
CT said Tuesday dress adult address audit. Fine, Frank. Stan, but you know what? That's okay because I have other dresses to wear. I just didn't bother to change. I was in a bit of a hurry this morning. After we start talking about 1099-MISC forms.
Michelle, maybe you and Stan can go around Connecticut and do some First Amendment audits and see if they respect your right to record in public places. Like, maybe go to a post office, a city hall, do some videos, and see if they respect your rights, Michelle.
Yeah, but the thing is that's going to get kind of tricky because, first of all, if you go into a place like a private establishment...
Well, no. You don't do a private establishment.
I've never seen anybody say you can't post in the public areas.
Well, unfortunately, Michelle, some people do say that, and they try and violate your rights.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate. And I feel with Stan there that you wouldn't have any litigation any problems, you see if they respect your rights to record. Do some
An
First
example
Amendment
comes
art.
up is when people are recording the police when they're in public.
Yep.
The police don't particularly usually like that very much.
Well, what can they do? I mean, we have the right to. It's our rights.
Right. That's
they took
true.
an oath to uphold the rights. Yeah.
I think most people don't want to go against the police because police got tasers and guns and handcuffs and.
Well, I mean, if you don't fight them, that's just police brutality. That's just a paycheck.
It says it. Mojo says it's windy where she is right now.
I wish some cocksucker police officer would
Well,
tase
it's not
me.
too windy here right now. It's about 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or 20 degrees Celsius. It's not windy here, but let's see.
Same here, yeah. Same here.
Give you the exact details of the weather here, just so you have
62 Frankensteins here. It's
right,
nice
60 degrees right now. I'm sorry, it's not 68. It's about 60 degrees. Actually, it's about 64 because
very fall-like. It's beautiful.
62 because 14 degrees Celsius is 60. So 62, 64, whatever. As far as windiness goes, the winds are blowing at 11 miles an hour, blowing towards the southeast, more to the east than the southeast.
Good day to fly a kite.
Humidity 70%. Barometric pressure is 29.88 inches of mercury. Visibility is 15 miles. So as you can see, only the temperatures in Celsius. The rest of the stuff's in American numbers. This confuses me a little bit, but oh well. I've done it enough times, converting between numbers back and forth. So like I said, one of my audience members wanted to know if I could explain in a video the yellow dollar sign thing better, and I will, along with taxes. Because Stan wanted me to bring up taxes this morning on the video too, so I'll bring up both.
What about taxes?
My live streams are boring. Well, that's okay, Grizz. Mine ain't exactly always that exciting either. I mean, most people think my live streams are exciting. They're not.
If you guys stream other places than YouTube, you can make them exciting. You won't be just confined to sitting there and talking to people. You can watch videos, listen to music, do all types of stuff. Yeah, YouTube is what's restricting you guys from having good streams.
Well, that's what I'm talking to people. So that definitely helps. Somebody's just me sitting there all myself.
I mean, who wants to sit there and just talk with people all day? I think it's boring. I'd rather sit and listen to music and watch movies and YouTube videos, opposed to just sitting and rambling.
We do that on Kick. That's what we can do.
Yeah, exactly.
We can do that on Kick easily. Kick doesn't care. I can actually sit there and do and I do the Silvermoon radio and the movie night on Kick, and no one cares. And
yeah, Michelle, it's nice to sit
we can even probably get into the more risque topics on Kick, and most people probably wouldn't care one way or another. Nah. YouTube is just so picky. Per terminology.
I hate it. I didn't last long on this platform at all, Michelle. I hated it. I can't do it. They restrict too much. They restrict way too much over here.
Yeah, they do. That's why we do a lot of stuff in Kick.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kick allows me to do things. I think I could even show skin on Kick, and they probably wouldn't even give a damn. Depends on how much skin.
Possibly, yeah. Maybe a nice, nightie or something. A little bustier, yeah.
Yeah. That purple nightgown, I probably could wear that and Kick, and probably most people wouldn't even really think about it.
Oh, yeah. They'd probably say,
71 in North Carolina. Okay. That's not bad.
Pretty good.
71 is mild. I can handle 71.
Oh, yeah. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Yeah, Michelle, what? The first day of fall, I want to say, is Saturday? Saturday's the start of fall?
I don't even have the phone's lines hooked up anymore.
I mean, if you wanted to, Michelle, you could just go to Google Voice on your computer and, make a call or take a call and,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Google Voice if you really wanted to.
Yeah,
Should we call the good old Open Door, Michelle? It's been a long time since we called Open Door. Should we see what they're up to?
I'm sure Krista probably has an idea what they're having. Krista's husband is volunteering there now.
Yeah, Ray works there. That's right. That's right. I forgot Ray volunteers there.
Yeah.
Does he bring home food for Krista and his daughter? Does he bring home food from?
Krista wanted to know if Chris likes her live streams that she's doing in the morning. I haven't had a chance to watch them yet, Krista. Are you using the computer, or are you using your phone, or are you using both? I'm just curious, Krista. Because I know the computer works fine, they gave you, and I know that sometimes it can be a real bear. If you turn it off wrong, it's going to take time to resettle and do drive checks and all that. But
yeah, I really enjoyed Krista's good morning videos. I'll have to check out her live streams. I forgot that she's doing live streams.
Yeah, she is now. She's using her phone in my computer I gave her.
Yeah, I caught a couple of the videos, but I want to talk to her live. I think that's awesome that she's
like she said, she wants to try to keep it appropriate for her daughter and her, because her daughter often is part of the show.
Of course. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk nothing crazy to her. Yeah, no. Yeah, she's got her little one around. She's got to keep it appropriate. Yeah, of course.
Me and Chris are going to be hanging out on Thursday again. So, nice. Just like last time, we'll have an afternoon show on Thursday about 3 o'clock.
Okay, sounds good.
And then we're going to have, on Sunday, we're going to have a members-only stream at 3 o'clock for all the members.
Okay.
A subscribers-only stream on Saturday night, 7 o'clock.
Sounds good. Michelle, have you been over to Krista's apartment yet?
Yeah, I have. It's a nice little place.
Okay. Very cool. Must be nice having... I'm sorry, go ahead.
So, I mean, it's got, nice kitchen. She's got a small living room.
Excellent.
A master bedroom for her and her husband. Her daughter has her own room.
Excellent. How cool is it having Krista as your neighbor? Having your friend as your neighbor. That's awesome.
There hasn't been any issues or anything with Krista next door.
No, I wouldn't imagine so. I just imagine it would be nice, if you get bored, you can say, hey, Krista, what are you doing? I'm coming over. Not far to visit with her. And yeah, I think it'd be great to have her as a neighbor. 100%.
Rusty's outside right now. He goes out before the show goes on, so... Because I don't think he likes being ignored. I think he really wants to get attention. He's like, okay, fine. If you're going to do the show, I'll just go out for a while, hang out with the other cat. Just
go do some
Chris
bird
and
watching.
Stephanie have a cat that he likes as a friend. They hang out together.
Do some bird watching, eat some bugs.
Right.
He doesn't go out in the winter, though, right, Michelle?
And it's sunny outside today, so he's probably out there stretched out on the parking lot. Just enjoying it.
Soaking up the sun. That's what us cats like to do. Yeah, he's got to get it in, Michelle. It's
Soup Kitchen's open this Saturday. For eating, or just takeout again?
Probably just takeout. Don't they do every other Saturday?
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
They at least had one. Yeah, they're closed, but there was some sun coming out earlier this morning when I went outside. So, but it's not raining though. So Rusty's, outside hanging out with the other cats, and like me, he's pretty much, just older, laid back cat. He doesn't do a lot.
Got a phone call, Michelle. I'll be right back.
You got a phone call. Okay. So, yeah, Sierra clouds behind me. You're right. It is overcast right now. The stratus clouds are coming in. Let's see. What kind of precipitation's on the way around here? I don't see any precipitation. So, right now it is considered mostly sunny. That's what the phone says. I would say it's more cloudy than sunny. But temperature right now is 16 degrees Celsius, or about 64 degrees Fahrenheit. 62, I think. Oh, whatever. There was some precipitation east of us. Outside of Connecticut and Maine into Nova Scotia, there's still got some rain activity. So let's see, what's the news today? Let's pull some news. I didn't even get a chance to really look at the news this morning. Music critic gets brutally honest at singer's decision to ditch country music over effect of Trump's years. Country singer quitting genre due to the effect of Trump's years will have no impact on industry music, critic says. Singer Maureen Morris claimed the Trump years exposed the bigoted views of people in the country music industry, which led to her giving up on the genre. In an interview with Los Angeles Times on Friday, the Get the Heck Out of Here singer spoke about her transition from country music over the last year. She primarily blamed what she called the Trump years for allowing people to feel proud for being misogynistic and racist in their music. Quote, after the Trump years, people biases were on full display. It just revealed what people really were and what they were proud of to be misogynistic and racist and homophobic and transphobic. All these things were being celebrated, and it was weirdly dovetailing with this hyper-masculine branch of country music. I call it butt rock, Morris said. She also dismissed the rise of songs like Try That in a Small Town, insisting people are streaming these songs out of spite. It's not out of true joy or love of music. It's to own the lips, and that's so not what music is intended for. Music's supposed to be the voice of the oppressed, the actual oppressed, and now it's being used as a really toxic weapon in cultures. Have you ever listened to Rap Lady? Fauci and his wife's net worth revealed following departure from top government post. I don't care. Pop star files a divorce as rumors of the affair with married co-star swirl. Story about Biden's involvement in Hunter's business changes as facts emerge. Okay. Moving the goalposts. Okay, let's see what this one says. White House, Hunter Biden's team keeps shifting goalposts and denying Joe's involvement with businesses. Hunter Biden's lawyer declared last Thursday that the first son did not share business or his profits with his father, marking another notable shift in the narrative, responding to allegations linking President Biden to his son's shady business dealings. Abby Lowe, who has been aggressively defending Hunter Biden, said that he can categorically declare that Biden was not involved in Hunter's previous business dealings and did not profit from any of them. Can I say the word bullshit? Bullshit, 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 pants on fire, liar, liar. That's what I say to you. Yeah. Look, guys, come on. State Democrat makes alarming remark about Biden's health. Ohio Democrat makes an alarming remark about Biden's viability. Death is imminent at his age. I absolutely do not disagree with that. Anxious Democrats sounded up the Washington Post about their increasing concerns over President Biden's age and viability heading into the 2024 elections on Tuesday. One Ohio Democrat put it bluntly, death is imminent for octogenarians like Biden. He is in a period of life where passing and deathing is imminent. Sharon Sweda said, the leader of the Democratic Party Lorain County in Ohio said. She said in the newspaper she often hears Democratic voters worry about the president's health. We are all on the ticking clock, but when you're at his age or about Trump's age, that clock ticking is a little faster, and that's a concern for voters. It's kind of like the guy said there on the network. He said, I have seen death, and it's getting defined features. Absolutely, guys. I think this is a concern. Why we really shouldn't be voting for anybody at that age in that kind of position. Sorry, Trump. I love you, but you're an old man, and you've had a good, wonderful career. But when are we gonna start electing a centurion next? How long is this gonna keep going on? We need to get men and women in office that are younger and have all the faculties together. We already know that Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, even Feinstein, oh my God, are getting to be old. Schumer ain't young either. They're all getting old. We need new people in there, guys. Really, we do. The next time I come over, I'm interviewing Jimmy for my OG Lupo, the Wolf channel. I don't know when he's going to be around. That's just it. I can't tell you. Yeah, I know that JoJo, because JoJo said Carolyn sounds, Krista's honest questions don't get annoyed. What was she asked? Child mode safe, lots of creeps on here, you know that. Absolutely. That's what she's saying is, yes, I know that, JoJo. Be very careful. Don't worry, I won't be anything happen. That bad people start coming and knock them off and block them and get them out of here and block their butts. Don't worry. The Carol Burnett show was a comedy skit show back in the day. I know that. Red said, I've been watching the news. All I ever hear from the Democrats, even when they get the person voted for, they say, we need change, we need change, we need the crime is bad. Yeah, but they keep voting for the same morons. What does that tell you? They say they want change, but they don't realize that they're voting for the same morons over and over again. Well, how do they do that? I don't know. Mojo said, just saying, Krista, do you really want I have ever seen what happens to others. Just be careful. Absolutely. YouTube is a really, really toxic environment, especially for kids. Oh, LON TV pointed out what he thinks is causing the invalid traffic thing. He went into a good description of it and put it in the news article in the news section. Did you know, or maybe you do, that YouTube right now has got two problems at the same time? One, the Federal Trade Commission is thinking about breaking up YouTube as it's a monopoly. First one. Second one, advertisers are not getting their money's worth of ads and where they put them. And so they want refunds from YouTube because they're saying that their videos, their advertisement is not going where it's supposed to go to. Thus, the concept of invalid traffic. Because YouTube, instead of putting it as skippable ads on videos, they're putting on other websites as silenced ads that don't even really hear anything. And the advertisers are saying YouTube, they want their money back. Thus, the invalid traffic is not really because of anything content creators have done. It's because of YouTube's own mistakes, bad decisions. So if you get anything like that, invalid traffic report, do not panic. Do not panic. It's because of the fallout, because of YouTube's bad business decisions. It's nothing about you. Just be aware of that. Okay? And when I was me and let me watch what Lon TV was saying, and it makes a lot of sense. At the same time, YouTube is saying they want us to run more ads. And then they say there's not enough content or advertising to run for all these channels. I'm sorry, I call bullshit on that, YouTube. I really do. I'm sorry. I know the RPMs are not the same as they were because you're losing a lot of advertisers. But you know what? YouTube, this is your own fault. So running more ads on a channel is not necessarily going to help me in the long run. I'm just going to be making about the same amount of money I was before this fiasco with the advertisers and the Federal Trade Commission lawsuit. You guys have got to fix this, YouTube. That's all I'm going to say there. Krista says, so Bianca... where's Bianca? Oh, she's up here, okay. She says, Krista, how are you going to have any more babies? She says, no, Bianca, I have 3 kids. I have no more for me. I already have 3, thank you. Right, I understand that. Yeah, Mojo, for reasons that nobody wants to know, my other kids are with my mom because of what's going on in my life when I was younger, but I do see them quite often. Right, she's taking birth control, guys. So that's all I'm going to get into. And Krista right now, realistically, is doing the best she can for her one daughter she has with her husband. And they're struggling. They are really, they're just like every American right now. They're trying to keep their heads above water. What if your husband spilled? I don't want to get into that. I'll just ignore that question because it's not for me anyway. But it's the thing is that I can tell you that Congress has got a mess, and they got a lot of messes. It's just so many things going on that our country. As fair as I'd love to have gotten Lolly on today because I wanted to talk to her about some of the things that I'm seeing going on and get her viewpoint because she seems to be pretty savvy with the money business. Told us that I wish Michelle could just get Krista. I'm not going to be able to get anybody pregnant. What's the point of that, Noodles? She's already married. Michelle's not a homewrecker. Even if she could get her pregnant. Why would I want to? I can't anyway. Oh, come on. It's not even possible. Michelle has no sperm in her anyway. It's such a strange idea. Well, cloning is an option. Yeah, cloning. Yeah, Dolly the sheep was cloned. I don't know, how long did Dolly the sheep live for? I don't know. But anyway, the point is they are still working on cloning technique. Now they have found ways to create artificial intelligent avatars of you. Now they can get to the point where they can actually get enough information on you that they can go ahead and make an avatar. Someday there'll be an artificial simulated MicheleMarieDalene sitting in this chair talking up a storm, and you wouldn't know if the real Michelle came and slapped that fake Michelle in the face. Yeah. I aired my airs 32 and 33 years ago. Still potent, viral, and vigorous though. True, you are. But most men are anyway for a lot longer than women are. You wait till you get into menopause. Menopause. Don't worry, Stan. Menopause only starts at your age. So it's kind of a strange show today. It always gets strange. Maybe I'll name it. If it's a girl, maybe I'll name it to lasagna. Maybe it's a boy. I'll name it Capelli. Capellini. Or we can always name the daughter Ziti. Or maybe if it's a real big kid, maybe I'll name it Manicotti. Oh, God. I'm not fertile, right? But that still would be kind of weird. Think about financially, that would have been disaster. Disaster. No, don't want to go there. Anyway, Stan, also the rights needs to come in and bring low in order to don't give me that Kool-Aid stuff. If I had a kid with Cyrax, it would be called abortion. Right, Law and Order. Okay, so anyway. So I am going to work on that video for Danielle L. She wanted to see that. And I know this video probably has got a yellow dollar sign, which is perfect because today would be perfect for the video description. And if it doesn't, we're going to have to make sure we get one. What? So I can have something to show her. I'll show her how to file appeal and what the process is and why it's an issue. I wouldn't want to name my kid Strozzaprezzi. How do you spell that? You know what that means in English, don't you? It means strangled priests. Why would my mother name me Strozzaprezzi if it means strangled priest? I don't know. I might just leave it there. Anyway, so the thing is that, or if you got a kid that can't make up his mind, come Rotini. Stan says, Red, the law and order is reserved for the 1% enclaves only. Middle class, you and me feed ourselves. Michelle does not need to be on birth control because she's not fertile. She cannot have children. No, I can't. Of course I will. But it's also, long as I have a yellow dollar sign in the video, I can show that in the video for Danielle L. so she can see it and then we can talk about what it means. Because she's just a viewer and she said, could you explain the yellow dollar sign? I said, sure, I'll do it in the video. Oh, I know some other people that are about my side that had kids. But usually they're a lot younger than me. Yeah, that's like a 600-pound life with an additional twist. Yeah, it's not a good idea. I can't afford it anyway. What's the kid's eating habits going to be? Breastfed until about a year or so. And then after that, it's cow's milk, and pizza, and leftover lasagna. Oh, jeez. J-Mac. Who's J-Mac? Lolly, how you doing? Hey, I got a question for you. One of my viewers wanted me to explain what monetization is. And then Stan CT this morning was talking to me about taxes. And you obviously have money, you maintain budgets. I need to know, what is there any pitfalls that YouTubers need to worry about with dealing with the tax authority of the governments they live in, such as the Internal Revenue Service here in the United States? Is how should they just go with the YouTube? Because YouTube gives you the 1099-MISC, or should they continue to use PayPal, CashApp, Patreon, and other sites? Because I know Patreon gives me my 1099s too. Or should you just have YouTube and just cancel any other PayPal donation sources? We don't have what we need when we are in every single county dipping our noses and stealing. Honestly, we don't have what we need when we are in every single country. Yeah, I know, we're always getting our noses into everybody else's business. Where did Paul go? He had to take care of some things. He said he had to deal with a phone call. Same thing, or it was the Skynet. Skynet and Paul both left. Chat. Open the window, Noodles. So, like I said, that's kind of what I'd like to eventually. Maybe I can talk to the Brian, the CPA guy, see if I can get him on the show or email him and ask him. I was once I got my 1099s in January, February, I got to go down to H&R Block and see what they can tell me. Stan says, read the debt-based fiat economy is on life support. Trump isn't going to resuscitate it. Collapse is the most, is already, yes, but what are you going to rebuild it with? That's the thing. You can rebuild it, but given the way the government works, it sounds like they're going to just try to rebuild it with the same structure they already had. They never come up with anything unique. The fact is that, let's be honest here, this is where Karl Marx was kind of right, but unfortunately kind of wrong. The system of capitalism is it's not concerned so much about the individual people. It's concerned about making the bottom line. And when you get into the bottom line mentality, as we saw in the late 19th century, early 20th century, for people like Vanderbilt and Carnegie and some of the other big rich families, they're concerned about the profit margin. They didn't care so much about the employees. They wanted to make the most amount of sales so that they could enjoy their fat lives. And they did. It's coming through the phone. You'll have nothing soon anyways. I don't know. Yeah, it's... But then again, even if nothing changed, which is not going to happen, everything's changing. You got mechanicalization that started, of course, with the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, hasn't stopped. Machines are replacing jobs, and people are finding more and more leisure time. The problem is, the robots are doing the jobs that used to be good for everybody to have. At least there was jobs one time in the market. In the 1840s, just to pick a time, okay? 1840s, the cotton mills, textile industry was using the jacquard loom to make fabrics and cloth at very high speed, meaning that cloth textiles were cheap. The problem was the few people, including children at that time, that worked in these mills were dealing with machines that did not have any kind of safety systems and could basically result in people getting seriously hurt. The employers did not want to shut down the machines for the sake of the workers. They drove the workers crazy. They had to work around hot, heavy cotton mill machinery and textile plants that was likely to, with open belts, was just dangerous. People don't really think about that. So now, of course, thanks to computers, AI, now we're getting to the point where there's literally not a lot of people that needed to be done for a lot of trades. Even the most basic jobs have been replaced by computers. I mentioned the elevator operator, and might as well mention the telephone switchboard too, because elevator operators and switchboard operators are pretty much a thing of the past. But you think about it, before then, elevator operators was a good job, even if it wasn't much paying, because it was a job that had its ups and downs, if you get what I mean. Yeah. But the thing is that automation meant that those jobs are no longer there. So now AI is getting to the point where it's being used in areas where it never has been considered before. For example, the National Health Service is concerned that with the use of AI in medicine, that more and more doctors will not be needed for consultation, and that they're afraid that they're going to be displacing medical professionals. Because AI can go through the history of medical information and make a diagnosis. Unfortunately, right now, the diagnosis technology isn't that great yet, but it's coming. Okay? So jobs are going to be displaced for the medical doctors too. And we all know what they think about that. Yeah. No nice house, no nice golf tournaments, no nice yachts, drinking your nice expensive champagne. No, it's just going to be, you're going to be seeing a pink slip like the rest of the world. That's the problem. The only one who's going to be making any money at all is the men and women that feed these machine information. And that sucks. But they're probably excited, right? Yeah, you're excited. You're going to have lots of work being an inhuman operator that's going to basically be saying, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. I want that book. 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 I'm not fed enough. More. The robots don't care. They're inhuman. They don't have a human mind. They don't understand. We dehumanize the world as it is now. As I said, you can get now an AI that can virtually sit in this chair and do this show based on my prior shows. It would not be hard for me to do that. Just get in the AI, set the AI in this computer, read the chats, respond to the chats. Would you know the difference? Look at the Ask Jesus on Twitch. Ask Jesus on Twitch does just that. He just reads, the machine reads questions and ChatGPT gives out the answers. You can't put a Mossberg 500 because of poor eyesight, but you won't ever bother to get $4 Goodwill aluminum baseball bat. I know that. And consult the local. Yes, Bianca, how are you doing today? No, because I respectfully know my boundaries, and I don't go anywhere near that. I'm not a homewrecker. I'm not going to do that to anybody. We are being beta tested on without being paid when it comes to AI. All AI wants is electricity and information. It doesn't have the same needs as humans. We're feeding this machine. I think Kurt Vonnegut in Player Piano mentioned it perfectly well. Even though he wrote this book in the 30s. The fact is that computers, the AI, is dehumanizing humanity. It's dehumanizing us. It's telling us basically is, you don't matter anymore. You just feed me my electricity and my data and I'm happy. I'll be happy if you don't feed me. I don't care. I'm just a machine. That's the way they think about it. I'm doing good. How are you? Stan says, Jojo, why are you going to do a video on Old England? Bianca said, Michelle, were you ever attracted to Krista? No, I was not. I respectfully kept my distance. We're friends. We're friends. Says here, no, AI is demonizing us along with social media. Absolutely. And soon AI is going to replace all the YouTubers with virtual commentators sitting in virtual studios. And there won't be any reason to have humans being on camera anymore. I guess for some, that could be a good thing, but for others. And then there are going to be AI trolls too, right? Why not? You got an AI commentator on YouTube, why not AI trolls? Yeah, I kiss noodles. Yeah, okay. This just says, Bianca, even though I find Michelle to be very pretty, I'm married and she knows boundaries are just good friends. Exactly. It sounds like something that people would want to see for drama on this channel. We don't know what we think of drama, don't we? Yeah, we don't want to go there. I gotta get some more sound effects. We do not want to go there. No. I'm not going into drama stuff. I'd rather not. I'd rather pull my toenails out with my needle nose pliers and try to go through and deal with the drama stuff every day. Especially that. How you doing, Tony? Hey, Tony, why don't you come on up on my panel? Oh, I'll have to send you a link to it. I'll send you a link to your bot channel or DM me on Discord if you want to come up. So later on today, I'll put that link up so you can get you up on the panel. And well, soon I'm better than I'll take you down my dock. Your HMS Nelson's Victory and more. Would you ever give me a back rub? If you ask me, I would try, but I wouldn't guarantee it'd be the greatest you ever had. But this husband thing is a real problem. No, it's not. I just respectfully won't go there. Just because I respectfully understand Krista and her husband's marriage. And I don't want to go in the way and become a homewrecker. Let's just eat my thing. Okay, I understand that. Let's go camping this weekend. Where? Camping? American State Forest. You can barely get a signal out there. I gotta take a bus though, Stan. It's a mile away. Noodles, do you have a mess kit? Yeah, he does. He has 2. Well, all I know is just that maybe camping, but I still gotta put I paid so for at least money. I paid $160 twice this month on the credit card bill, and the other $100 from YouTube is going to it as well this week. Which means poor Ally is probably going, oh, we don't make any interest on you. That's not fair. We're not making any interest on you. Too bad. You can go kiss my butt. I don't really care if you like it or not, Ally. I'm just setting you up as fast as I can. Me and Noodles have hugged each other. I kissed him once, as you remember. Sweetest must be well designed. It's the best. Bianca says, no, you and Noodles did kiss. Yep. No, me and Kristen never kissed. I don't think we really hugged either. Yeah, Michelle kind of respectfully keeps her distance. Chris says, Noodles, why do your live streams make me feel like I am attending an after-church gossip social? Do you guys ever hug? No. Chris, jump in a river and start breathing water. Oh, that's kind of mean, Noodles. Come on. Yeah, that's mean of you. After all, we helped him with his dog, and we took care of him and made sure that he had the money he needed to get his dog his care. Actually, one time I gave him a French fries at the Spanish restaurant in Great Range, and he nipped my finger a tiny bit. Stan says, further back up here, because I want to make sure I get this, follow this trend here. Nope, this missed it. Anyway, so it says here, Black Rock State Park, Watertown, Connecticut has camping open this weekend at $25 a night. I think Black Rock. Also, you got the American Legion State Forest. Both are an option. Or they can go to White Memorial, but then Noodles, he'd be like, I can't stream from here. I can't get a signal. Oh, we were at White Memorial. We could have gone camping at White Memorial, Noodles. Yeah, we could have gone camping there. Yeah, we still could. The only thing is, it's really rustic, and I gotta tell you right now, they don't have indoor plumbing. So get used to using an outhouse, because that's what it is. Then you go swimming in the lake to bathe. Yeah, which isn't so bad. Yeah, but the lake's a little rocky, though. Chris says, let's see, further up here, scrolling by real fast here. Never mind that. Let's get caught up here. Krista, Michelle have. Stan says, tried to one day, right, night, check-in Saturday afternoon, stayed Sunday morning. I'm not going to Michelle's house right now. I'm laying down, resting my legs, and my daughter is laying down, and I think she's about to fall asleep. Stan, if I do it, I'll come and bring beer. You're talking about going to the White Memorial? Or the other one, the Black Rock? Or what about American Legion? You can drink beer there too. The one thing is if Michelle ended up sleeping in a tent, how is she physically going to get up to go to the outhouse? Oof. Oh, that's a good question. Michelle hasn't been camping since her injury. She has no idea how easy it would be to get up. Canoeing, boating would be fun. I'd have to bring my daughter as my husband is not here. He's a volunteer at the soup kitchen. It wouldn't take very long to go to Michelle's and just do a hug and kiss. She said she wants to lay down, rest her legs, and so I'm seeing her Thursday now. So Kristen, I'll be hanging out Thursday, and depending on the situation, her daughter might be coming with us too. Can we have a barbecue in the woods? A barbecue in the woods? American Legion has places to barbecue. White Memorial, you set up a campfire, you can barbecue over that if you got a grate. You can even do a barbecue in the backyard. To me, used to let Red Thunder do it all the time. Yeah, Ned. Shit, you could even camp in the backyard if you really wanted to. Although it really wouldn't be much of a camping trip. No. No, it wouldn't be. So, kind of interesting thought though, camping trip. Yes, Tony, it's cool. It gives back to the community as we eat the soup kitchen food to supplement our food so we get back to the community. Nudes can serve behind baked beans and turn the tent into just beans, more like a giant gas chamber. Oh, God. I volunteered at a closed secondhand shop. I missed this stimulant close. Bianca says Krista Bergs is saying that your daughter needs to start chopping firewood. I steamed out all the creases. I don't know, Noodles. The thing is, I remember you started to panic when you said, well, we're just about to pull the White Memorial, and all of a sudden your signal went, and you're like, ah! I mean, I told us that there ain't no covers out here, I told you that! Ah! I said, we gotta turn around, we're gonna lose my show! Oh! Ah! Yeah. Would Noodles be able to handle it? We're really going to be able to do A and B rolls the whole time because he can't stream live. I wonder if Noodles would basically have a heart attack. I can't do a live show. There's no signal. I told you that. Driving into White Memorial's driveway, and all of a sudden the signal went. Pip. I told you. Domino's about advertising on Berg's channel. Noodles, your car is a little tight for the two of us to sleep in it. Make the reservation and don't announce the campground name when streaming. There are other campgrounds in the area besides Black Rock. Yeah, but, okay, I don't know anything about Black Rock cell coverage. But I tell you, American Legion is spotty as heck. And White Memorial is like, there ain't none. So, if you go to White Memorial, You ain't streaming nothing. Maybe if you go one of the higher fire towers that are in the area, which is kind of vacant, you can go up there. There's a fire tower up there, watchtower. You can go up there and maybe you might get a cell signal. I don't know how likely you're supposed to be up there or not. Bianca says Krista being there is over when you do the live stream. I love to go primitive camping, and that's exactly what would be with White Memorial. They don't even have indoor flush toilets. They have outhouses, and the only water you get is a hand pump, and I remember that. And then there was another YouTuber that kind of was he a YouTuber? No, I don't know if he was a YouTuber, but there was another guy that introduced us to White Memorial. Me and Ed went there a couple times. Once with Valerie. Once me and Ed went there with his motorhome. We went to the same campsite we went to before. There is some water hookup sites for motorhomes, but not a lot of them. And well, basically, it's pretty rustic. If you go there to White Memorial, it's rustic. It's as rustic as you can get. Not likely to get a cell signal at all. T-Mobile, nothing. AT&T, yeah, maybe. I wouldn't necessarily be against going camping. But the question is would my legs be willing to do it? My legs. I mean, if you're sleeping in a tent, I mean, I do got a cot that's sitting in the storage bin. Thing weighs a ton. Probably set the cot up. But you gotta remember, though, guys, I got physical injuries. That makes it hard to do some things. No, I'm not. I never did swim, so I'm not interested in that. Yeah, I got a cot. Yeah, it left behind, so I got that. Thing weighs a ton. It's a Coleman cot. No. All right, so what's coming panel? It's Noodles. Okay, let's get him on. Good morning.
Hi, my name's Michelle. Can I get 1 pound of white chocolate?
You
That
got
was so good.
you got something against the white
was so
chocolate?
Huh?
That was pretty good. I did finally finish it.
Michelle, that was 1 pound. 1 pound of white chocolate.
I know
I
what
can't
it was.
believe you.
It's why
You
they
wanna go
need it
camping
all
this
when
weekend?
sitting.
You want to go camping this weekend?
The only problem is, how would we do that, though? Because I don't know if I'd be able to get off the floor of a tent very easily.
Well, I could get you a chair, and you could just sit in there and fall asleep.
Nah, ain't gonna work. Thank you, Stan. Much appreciated. Yeah, I mean, I think you and I should go to White Memorial because you haven't been there, and I kind of know what it's like. Here's a hint. Leave your cell phone at home because it ain't gonna work inside a White Memorial.
Towards campground reservation. Tent.
What?
Because there ain't no cell phone service in White Memorial.
Okay. All right. Well, my point is, Michelle, we should go camping. Maybe we can go camping in your backyard by the cemetery and go live from that at night.
I don't think anyone really would care if we did that. In fact, Red Thunder used to do that all the time.
Would Jimmy let us camp out back there?
What's that?
Would Jimmy let us camp out in the back?
Yes, I think so. He used to
So
let
let's
Red
do that.
Thunder do it all the time. And Red Thunder had an apartment, so he in this building, so You're talking about the weekends. I don't think he would stop us from doing that.
Can we build like a fire?
Yeah, we allowed to have a fire, but you're gonna keep it contained now.
All right.
In fact, I think Red Thunder's barbecue pit's still back there.
No, but I'm talking about like we get like sleeping bags and all that stuff.
No, I don't have any sleeping bags.
I have an extra sleeping bag.
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing. At least then if you did park in the backyard, at least then you would have the option to come out to my apartment to use the bathroom. I don't know what Rusty would do all night. What he usually does, sleep. Because I know, Noodles, you would totally go bananas if you couldn't even put out a video live stream on your channel. You look at your phone. No self-service. No, I can't. There's no signal. Ow, what am I gonna do? Where's my satellite?
I don't know why you're portraying me with this like feminine voice, Michelle. I don't know what your problem is with this. I don't like this.
Oh, what's my voice?
All right, how about this? How about we do the whole thing? How about we have Krista? We'll get like a tent. We'll do like camping in the backyard. You have Krista out there. We can tell scary ghost stories, and we can live stream it. We'll do s'mores. We'll have a cookout and stuff like that. At the end of the night, we'll just pack it in, and I'll just go home or something.
Well, I mean, we could talk about it. I mean, backyard is not necessarily a problem. Just get a little small tent. And
Okay.
a small little campfire is fine. Noodles probably wouldn't. I mean, Jimmy probably wouldn't give a shit about that because people used to have little campfires in the backyard all the time. Because Red Thunder always wanted to be out there in the woods, backyard. He has a little tent set up. This campfire pit, I think it's still there. It's a campfire pit still there.
All right, so let's see if we can do it. Can we call Jimmy and find out?
We can just walk back there and look, Noodles.
Okay. Will Krista come with us?
I don't know what you mean.
We gotta tell ghost stories. So
Does
Saturday, if it's good weather, Michelle.
He's talking about static because we're not getting static. I've been listening to my microphone the whole time. I'm not hearing any static on the side. Maybe because you're talking too loud. Turn your gain down a bit. Turn the gain down? Yeah. Turn it down a little bit. I think you're distorting.
Michelle,
okay.
We'll get pumpkins. We'll carve them. We'll do seances and stuff like that next to the cemetery. We'll have like a really spooky camp night. Do s'mores. I mean, it's the end of September, Michelle.
Yeah, I know it's in the September.
Samhain is just around the corner, Michelle.
Yeah, you ever go camping in late October? Because that's exactly what me and Ed did one time at the American Legion. It was near the end of the season. We went camping in his van in late October, and dang, it was cold in the morning. Whoa.
Yeah, I know, Michelle. I don't want to go out there late October. I want to go there. We should do it now. I mean, it's cold enough now.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll have to see what we can do, Noodles. I think, as I said, I think Red Thunder's barbecue pit's still out there.
Yeah, maybe Michelle. Why don't we invite people to the camp out? Why don't we invite the fans?
I don't know anybody except Krista. Krista knows where the backyard is. I don't know anyone else that knows where we live.
No, everyone knows where you live.
Everybody knows.
All the diehard fans do.
Yeah, but I don't know how many. Some people were pretty spread out, pretty far out. Not everybody's nearby.
Well, why don't you open?
I mean,
Skynet
and Wiggy are nearby. Stan is nearby. Chris is nearby. Carolyn B. Free, I don't know where she lives, but she mentioned North Carolina this morning, so I don't think she's necessarily nearby.
She's out in like the middle of nowhere.
So, what's that?
Oh, no, she's out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So let's plan on this weekend, Michelle. We'll do a camp out in your backyard. Okay, we'll get pumpkins Saturday morning. We'll carve them. We'll go out and get some steaks or something, and we'll cook them outside, and we'll do a
No,
seance
Joe,
at
I
night. We'll get the
understand that. I
flashlights.
agree with you. And besides, I'm not young anymore. I mean, my health has been not the same as it used to be. So, like I said, it's harder for me physically because of my abilities. I definitely could do something though.
Stan gave us $20. We can spend the $20
I
on
know
pumpkins.
that. So we could easily use that to go to White Memorial if you want to go something a little more. I think you don't want to go to White Memorial or American Legion. No, American Legion, I can see you might be able to get a cell signal. White Memorial, no. White Memorial also has lean-tos also, so you can No, American Legion has lean-tos.
You ain't gonna last one night in one of those lean-tos, Michelle. You ain't gonna last one night.
Well, you still need a tent. You still need a sleeping bag anyway.
All right. Well, let's plan something out for this weekend. We got how many more days left? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We got 3 more days
Cable
to plan
Digger,
this.
welcome to the show. We got a new person on the show named Cable Digger.
I know Cable Digger.
Okay. Well, you're soon to my show anyway, so how you doing?
Cable Digger.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. We'll have to figure something out. But I guess that's a good question I want to ask you. Are you afraid to be in places where there's no cell signal? I mean, I know it's annoying. I know it's annoying, but I mean, like, are you afraid, like, to go to White Memorial and go set up a stream and all of a sudden find out no signal on your phone and...
No.
I wonder if that's not necessarily true, Noodles. Come on.
Right, Michelle,
Your whole life revolves around that phone of yours. If you can't stream a show, you realize when you were up in that Massachusetts on that back roads to that guy's own property, right? You were starting to have kittens over there. Why can't I even stream? I can't even get a cell tower. Whenever I get stuck, let me blow a tire.
All right, Michelle, I gotta go. I gotta get back to work. I'll talk to you later. All right. Let's plan this out.
Let's see if we can do something. All right. It's true though. He's so afraid. He was panicking so much. Not only was the road terrible going into Massachusetts, but the fact is like he couldn't get a cell signal. He couldn't even get the phone to go into SOS mode because there was no cell tower. And I was like, okay, we can't stream, but I can do video. And he was like freaking out. And Bianca says, Michelle, just do it in your backyard. That way Krista can be there and maybe you guys can do some... It would be a nice daytime or nighttime activity for Krista and Ray to meet up with Noodles and have a kind of a nice get together, a gathering. There we go. Kind of like camping without the actual tent. Just a gathering of people, a little campfire, some alcoholic beverages of your choice. Get a couple of pre-rolls or even some fresh buds, yeah, that'd be good. I can't do that around a kid though. That's just it. But adults basically hanging out in the backyard, just chilling out. Claire and joining the kissing. 2.5 hour drives to Winston. That's about New York. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty far out for some people in my audience here. I don't know where everybody lives, but that would be really interesting to see if we had a hangout. Like we were going to do a meetup one time. Tiger Kitty says, "Oh, let's rent a B&B." in Airbnb for the weekend and then just have everybody hang out. That would have been nice, but it never materialized. A harvest gathering, a fall gathering of people. Because after the 21st, it will be the beginning of fall, guys. That's right. In 2 days, it will be fall. Woo! Yeah, in 2 days, it will be fall. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, it's pretty far out. Other side of Rhode Island. But still, if we could get a gathering of all these people together, I don't think it's necessarily possible to do it such short notice. Don't know, guys, what's going to happen. We really don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to see what happens. So what's next for the video? This video? No, the one that you're doing for Danielle L. Well, we already know we got yellow dollar sign, I'm more than sure. So I'm going to start by, like she asked me to explain, what does the yellow dollar sign mean? What does monetization mean? How does it work with tax revenue? Why are people seeing limited NASQ? Let me go ahead and discuss what YouTube's phone standard website link says. Some people can understand what is advertiser-friendly guidelines. Not a really exciting video. I heard you, Troll. I got it. Now, that'd be interesting. But I went Patty with two dogs. I don't know. Jimmy doesn't like Patty. He might evict the whole campsite just because Patty's there. Well, maybe Patty might have other ideas. Well, who knows? Maybe she might want to go to another campsite. Who knows? Rhode Island rules. Rhode Island's kind of a nice place. It's small, but it's nice. I mean, I went to Misquamicut, and I used to go to the private beach near Misquamicut. It was near Captain Jack's bar with my father. When I was a teenager, we used to have fun over there. I've been to Point Judith. I remember like once or twice. I think we went to Point Judith. Bianca says further back, so I can see what she says. No way. And then let's see further up here. It says, let's see. Come on, Bianca, you can do it. We'll start a hard fundraiser for your flight. The unofficial Chris Bliss said, "I do it if I could plan ahead. Anything over an hour drive is a hotel stay for me." I understand that. But planning ahead is definitely key. You don't want to stay at the Lakeside Motel. No. That's a 0-star hotel. You're lucky if you even get sheets. That's probably the next thing that's going to be gone in the room next time you go there. The door doesn't even lock. No, my God, it's true, it doesn't. The door didn't lock in that room. Chris Bliss, okay. I used to spend a lot of time in Newport, Rhode Island. I'm afraid to be in close places. Okay, I understand that. Well, just like I think Noodles is got lack of cell phonia. Those cell phone signal makes Noodles freak out. Big time. I seen him do it. Like I said, Massachusetts, he was like, he was having a panic attack The road didn't help any, but he couldn't even get a cell signal to stream. And he was like, oh my God, I have no towers. I can't get any calls out. I can't even call for a tow check if we blow a tire. What are we going to do? Relax, Noodles. Keep your eyes on this crazy road, and I'll let you know if I see a tower come up. It'd be kind of hard to do that. Well, let's see if we can do something nice. Even if it is just a night gathering. I mean, Noodles could always lay in my couch if he just want to set up a tent. You got some chairs for everybody? I don't have any folding chairs. Oh, nah. Maybe somebody can get some stumps you can sit on. Well, you can always sit in your wheelchair throne. Yeah, that's the Noodles boot of his truck, of his van, yeah. Hey, you try wheeling this in grass. Oh, I tried it. It's not fun. Yeah. I remember when Ed was back there with the motorhome, he insisted that he have a generator running because he couldn't find a 100-foot long extension cord. He's running his putt. And then, or he would run his radio and his 8-tracks. And sometimes he used to have a satellite dish too, Dish Network satellite dish. He points at the sky and we'd watch TV while he's drinking beer. Definitely glamping right there. Not even really camping. It's just, okay, I got my generator, I got my lights, I got my barbecue, I got my TV, and I got my refrigerator for my beer. I'm not going to make fun of anybody, especially not people that have been a benefactor to the channel. I'm not going to make fun of them. That's not fair. Lolly seems to be a very nice person to me, and I really don't have anything bad to say about her. Yeah, maybe Bianca might be. But Krista certainly would be able to video it. It's not going to be like anything, guys. This is not going to be anything like really nasty. Okay, let's just be honest here. Couple people out there drinking brews, skis, maybe some wine. Maybe eating some hamburgers and hot dogs. We can certainly get some hamburger patties and hot dogs, hot dog buns. Maybe get some, corn on the cobs and simple cookout kind of thing. Like a picnic. Yeah. I'm sure Mr. Bright overpower flashlight would be fine for that. Oh yeah, that would light the campsite right up. Can we stop at the candy store and buy? I think we'll probably get the regular semi-sweet chocolate over to Hershey's. I can't afford to spend another $15, $16 for that chocolate. I still got the candy corn. I haven't even opened that yet. Oh, Rick sent a message. What was it? I was curious. Let's see. What was the message? Seb is tolling Krista. Yeah. Corn on the cob. Be funny. Well, why not? Maybe some steamed carrots. Steamed carrots on a campfire. That'll take a while to cook. Now, if you do it right, it's an idea. I'm not against it. Noodles, I can tell you right now, Timmy wouldn't give two rats' asses about it, because Red Thunder used to do it all the time. So, Bianca, to my knowledge, no, she didn't. She never came back here to finish it with me. She was gonna come back here maybe Thursday after we come back from the laundromat. I can't afford to buy more than coffees this time, guys. I really can't. So, Crystal, we're just gonna have coffees at Cumbies. Go to the farm. Go to the laundromat. Drop in some quarters. Get some wash done. Then come home, and then maybe we can finish your Amazon wish list. Take care on my way to the movies. Speaking of movies, guys, Tuesday, today it's at 3 o'clock on Kick. It's Fiddler on the Roof. So, Fiddler on the Roof today. Yes, I know it is. And autumn starts in 2 days, guys. 2 days for autumn. And then 3 months after December 21st, it's Michelle season. Yay! Oh, yeah. There's actually snow falling in parts of the United States right now. Yes, there is. And I got a card coming from PayPal. Cool. We also going to set you up your PayPal Me account, too. Which is easy to set up, Chris. So once you get everything all taken care of, so yes, parts of the United States and the mountain areas are starting to see snow already. And this doesn't surprise me, really. So, Crystal, when you come over, why don't you and I work on that wish list and get you set up your PayPal Me account, too? It wouldn't take us that long to do it. It'd be pretty simple, actually. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Oh, did you get to set up your PayPal Me account? PayPal Me is not PayPal, although it's run by PayPal. PayPal Me allows you to very easily receive credit card payments. They go to your website, which, let's say for this example, would be something like www.paypal.me/Libra Krista. And they would then go ahead and they can enter in the amount of money they want to donate. Just like you can in Streamlabs. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's going to be really snowy this year. I'm giving plenty of the white jizz. Yay. Okay, we can get the wish list done too. So you got your PayPal Me account set up? That's www.paypal.me/Libra Krista, for example, if you want to call it that. That's where people would donate to. Red says, hey, Michelle, do you favor and run some tests for my research? Okay, what is this? Close the ref mirror and I want to know. Say, what is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. You know what's kind of interesting? We studied Korean photography. Korean photography is kind of interesting. For those of you who don't know what it is, most Korean photography right now for a long time was still images, but they're working on Korean photography that is full motion Korean photography. Oh, okay. I also have on my wish list, for those of you who don't know, we have an inexpensive stereo amplifier for $29 US. They replaced the old sound design that's kind of all beat up and broken and needs to get a new one. And so it's one of those cheaper ones that it's Class D. It's not Class A, B, or A. But it'd be more than fine for... It takes a lot less space. It's Bluetooth. Yeah, it's Bluetooth. It doesn't need an equalizer either. Now, the clouds. I don't know. It's partially sunny. I kind of agree with the weatherman on that. It's not really full sunny. Oh, I know one thing news will go. Hey, Michelle, did you see that 500 feet of Ethernet cable? Yeah. How about we put a hub down there? What? Well, we do have another router we could use to stream with, but I don't know if I'd want to send a big, long RJ45 cable down. Maybe split it out into... Oh, you could do that. Yeah. It'll be like power over Ethernet. Kind of. Yeah. 12 volts. Positive, tip, negative ring. Send power cable all the way down there. 12 volts along with the video signal. And the little hub or the little router you still have laying around that's spare. Yeah. The earliest reference to Lumi is one of the demons that increased. Look, that's not me, guys. No, that's not me. I'm not a sinner anyway. You're all a sinner. I'm a sinner. You're a sinner. No, that's fine. Being sinner is fine, but I'm also a Christian, and I know I'm not perfect. That's true. Lolly says, "Give the one year membership. Who's gonna take it?" Toll Conspiracy donated $2. Toll Conspiracy got a membership. Cool. Thank you, Lolly. Much appreciated. Well, now he's got 30 days to get a chance to watch me without advertising, which he likes, right? It's true. Well, it's kind of like when you go out there and you putting out a raffle, right? You don't know who's gonna get it. Maybe we can put out a few more giftings. Anyone else want to put out gift memberships? How about put out like another I don't know, say put out another 5, like Brian PC and Lolly did last time. Someone put out like 5 memberships and see how many people jump at it. Still, I'd love to see more people come on the show. I'd love to see more members come up on the... This is what's important to understand. Related to something Stan CT said this morning. I'm not going to go too much detail on it right now. He said, make sure you have your 1099s and your tax information together for tax date of April 15th for 2024. Make sure to dot your I's, cross your T's, have all your information for your taxes. Make sure you get your 1099 INTs from your bank, because now my savings account is an interest-bearing instrument. And same thing for anything from PayPal and everything else. Now, so, we'll see what we can do. So do we have a yellow dollar sign for the video today? I'm that's a good question because we are going to be using the yellow $ for the video piece. Let's put it this way, YouTube. We're going to use your nope. That's fine. We'll have to make a video that's limited no ads. You got videos that are limited no ads, but they already approved them and said that they were only eligible for limited no ads. That's okay. I'm not asking for trouble from YouTube. So I will have to come up with a limited no ads video for Danielle L to understand how this all works. Okay, Mojo, I'll talk to you later. And at about 3 o'clock, I got to get ready for my stream. That's 8 o'clock your time. And I got some leftover lasagna from last night for lunch. Yeah, we do. We made a full family-size lasagna last night. We ate half of it last night. We were hungry, but we had to save the other half for this afternoon. Shove it in the microwave. Right. Fish and chips in a pint? I don't know, maybe. I might have something similar myself, actually. Although we're gonna have lasagna leftovers. We could. Well, we also have fish. We still have a few chips left, and I don't have any pint of anything, but Michelle, let's do I don't know how that works. I don't even know what that is. Time travel, astral travel. I've done astral travel. That's kind of fun. So, now for the, for Danielle L's video, I'm going to have to come up with a source of limited no ads video. I'll find one. Like, we do got limited no ads. They already said that they're not eligible, so we'll just have to pull it up so she can just show it to her on the screen what it looks like. Speaking of Philly, where is he? I know Philly's here sometimes. I don't know where Philly Pencil Story is right now. He's usually around in the mornings or sometimes in the afternoons. And he's not here today. So I don't know where Philly Pencil Story is right now. Good show today. I need to prepare my docket for next week before lunch. Okay, I gotta get ready to wrap it up too, because I gotta get that Danielle L video up. So everybody, I just want to say thank you. And again, thank you all for making these shows a success. It's you who makes these programs what they are. And don't forget that. You're the stars. Oh, yeah! I'm just a fat person that sits in the chair. Oh, yeah! That's very true, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you all later. See you out of trouble. You all have a nice day, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.